Hello my friends, welcome back to MindHawk's Challenge Gauntlet. We are going into the temple mission, and the little icon that said what this was here a bit ago, but then I decided to pick my Spear of Adun abilities before the recording started. These are what I went for, as well as the army stuff, so that I didn't have to do that inside of the mission, and it disappeared. So I don't know what we're getting into. I went with a bunch of Ire stuff because I figured this is the temple defense mission, and the temple defense mission is generally pretty slow. So, having a bunch of slow stuff is probably okay. But I have no idea what we're actually getting into. And I feel like Solar Lance with a really long cooldown is probably not ideal here. Oh, this is unskippable. Alright. Note to self, put a quick save at the beginning of this mission. Oh, okay, now it's skippable. So there was no defenders there. What do we got? Charging stones. The Zenith stones are needed to charge the temple. Oh. So, one sec. Let's just send... Okay. Honestly, I think this mission's really bad, but that was literally the best thing that's ever happened on this mission right there. Thank you, Karax. So, no Zerg defenders, but we cannot attack this. So do we have to wait? I assume this charges up at 1 billion. It's got a bunch of arrows. That indicates a speed. But I can't... I think that we're just going to have to play the mission a little bit to learn exactly what everything means. I'm going to grab an expansion because money, and then we're going to figure things out. Let's pull back home, be prepared to defend. This area can get kind of wrecked real early, so we got to be careful. This cannon in particular. Oh, okay. Okay. We're doing science here. This is going to be a mission. We're just going to lose right now. What I want to do is I want to lose this in order to check. Oh, I forgot to make a quick save, didn't I? We're going to lose this to check to see if the charging speed decreases. And then we're going to think about things. One thing is that if this takes 1 billion, it kind of looks like this is on parity with this right now. So it'd be 1 billion for the charge. However, if we're going for 1.5 billion for the bonus objective, that would mean that it's okay to lose one of them. Assuming that the charging rate is linear, like 1/3 of the rate per. That's a lot of guys. Wow. Yeah, okay. It lost a thing. Now... Yeah, we have to defend the Zenith stones 2 out of 3. Cannot be overloaded until the Zenith stones have fully charged it. Got it. So, that makes sense. Does that mean that we have to build our defenses right? Oh. So there, okay. Yeah. So we don't want to build defenses here. And here. That'd be really rough, right? Instead, I think we want to build defenses here to have a unified defensive line. Because otherwise we're building defenses in 6 places, and I think we're going to get torn apart. Because as we saw right here, they don't all go this way. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm just going to let this one die, once again, for science. Where, This is one of those missions, right? This, I think, is the biggest example of a mission that if you mess up at the early stages, you can lose at the 30-minute mark, and it is because you messed up in the early stages. And I think that that's awful design. And it's Blizzard's fault. It has nothing to do with MindHawk. However, whenever you make this mission slightly harder, because of the way that it works, it gets worse and worse and worse, and this challenge gauntlet has been insane. So we're going to learn as much as we can about the mechanics of stuff here at the beginning. And then we're going to work with that in order to build a future. I do think that the other thing, I wish I knew when they started attacking over here and when they started attacking here. It's fine that we lost this. I'm just waiting for this to die. They didn't kill it fast enough. Oh, look, it lost one. Is it because it lost HP? I think so, because it was at 4 before. Okay. So I think there was 6 total, and for every 50% that's gone, 1 charge goes away. Which means we cannot sacrifice 1 if another 1 has been reduced on HP. Psystorms cannot hit. So this is 6:30-ish. I need to have defenses here at 6:30. How long does it take to build a pylon and a cannon? 21 seconds and 34 seconds. So let's just say 5:30. I need to have my defenses starting up here. I kind of want to let's just keep cleaning stuff up over here, get this killed, see what happens. As I said, all science all the time. And then when do we get hit in the back? That is the final question for our fact-finding trip. We might actually not learn that. So 5:30. When was the attack up here? It goes attack, attack, and then here. So when the second attack is building over here, we need to start getting defenses over here. Right? That makes sense. Yeah. This seems insane. This seems unreasonably hard. Because there's extra enemies that are attacking as well. This is not normal. This temple's got armor against Zerglings. So then we should lose right now, right? Yes. Okay. Endgame, restart mission, restart. So attack bottom, and during that bottom attack, we go top left, and then 5:30 for the third base. I gotta set up that quick save.
Forces have secured the Zelnaga temple grounds. Artemis, how go your preparations?
Yeah, interesting.
But without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
I'm still very afraid of what they can hit us with. It's not gonna be easy. I think we're going to get our shield upgrade ASAP. All these over here. You guys start swinging down.
Agreed.
Sorry, that's so good. Okay, I have a quick save. We just build this up, come over here. Yeah, it's got to be building up here. This is also a huge arc that we can get, right? It seems like if we can just get a very nice concave, it'll actually be a good defensive position. It just is going to be harder to set everything up compared to normal. I think we try to expand first. I guess we could have you guys like right here and just camp the guys that build their attack wave, huh? Yeah. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better than letting them actually attack.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest.
All right.
Ignite your blades, warriors.
So then it sends a little Zergling wave, and then it's the Hydra wave. Then I gotta, maybe I can just have that as the first place that I'm building up. Interesting. Yeah, just rely on the DTs here. Theoretically, we could rely on DTs for a very, very short amount of time. It works until it doesn't. That's the thing about the DTs, is once they start sending the overlords, or the overseers, it's just gone. This seems good, though. And then you can build a cannon. Do we have to bring you guys up here? I think so. Oh. We have one Avenger over there. There was more attack waves than I thought. It's just a Zergling one. Yeah, this is the one that goes to the base. We just need to try not to lose these Dragoons as we micro around. Yeah. It's not ideal, but we are working really hard to build our economy up, work off minimal stuff. Oh, we need shield battery. Unfortunately, shield batteries are so bad. Oh, these are down. So these are just attacks that come up here, though. We can pull back for a moment because we don't have these defenses set up. I think that we're gonna be able to do this at some point, but like, this is a rough beginning. You this way, start attacking all of those. A nice little cannon. I could have built a much bigger arc if I was farther forward, huh? That's what I should have done. I think it's what I have to do. That is so many units! And they're gonna go right to the temple, huh? We gotta get all the Avengers to deal with that. And then you come down here. So it's bottom, bottom, top, bottom. Bottom, bottom, top, bottom, ultras, and then we have to go over here. Yeah, we got it. We have to have some sort of cannon defense over here. This area is obviously incorrect. We have to be further up. How do we even beat this many Zerglings, though? The battery instantly runs out of energy because shield batteries are just so bad in Legacy of the Void. We're unable to deal with this. We lost one of our charge pips. We lost Avengers. I think that we want to go back to the Spear of Adun and switch to the Nerazim Dark Templar, because we need to be able to deal with the Zerglings and stuff very quickly. And I think that we just have to accept that Dark Templar are going to lose all their equity later in the mission. Actually, this might be an autogas mission. I really don't like having to give up Nexus Overcharge. However, Chrono Surge seems very tough to do. And I think that we need to get as much gas as we can early for these DTs, so that we can get an economy. I'm going to switch that up, because 2 auto gases can sustain DT production for a long time. And it's really until the Banelings start showing up that DTs are good. Even if they have some Overseers, they're going to be able to do a lot. And then we're going to have to resave after this, obviously. I had no, or rather, the setting up the quick save only works if we don't shuffle things. But fortunately, it is skippable halfway through. There we go. Okay, we're gonna autogas right here, and then we're gonna get a Dark Shrine. You're gonna morph. You guys come over here. It's my favorite part. It's so good. Oh man, it's just, it takes away the tension, the annoyance, the seething hatred I have for this mission in the base campaign. It's still a lot of thinking we gotta do, but it's thinking without anger. Okay, let's so I think we just try to increment out DTs for every side. Yeah. They have detection over there, so it's not like we can go clear that. So remember, the way that these are nerfed in this campaign is that they can be attacked while they're doing their dance, and the dance goes slower. So that means that as time goes on, this is going to be a worse and worse unit. But I think that for the early game, they're still by far and away the best option for dealing with our problems and keeping the coast clear for us to set up cannons and stuff. I'm hoping that expanding is okay. I'm going to check these. I figured, I should probably check these to make sure that they don't like run out of minerals halfway through and I'm supposed to delay my expansion or something. Because MindHawk would totally do that, wouldn't he? I'm liking this a lot. This feels correct, you know? Get one more guy over here, and then we can grab that. And get a nice little one of those. And boom, gas geyser. And boom, gas geyser. So the Avengers definitely have use. I think that if we were going DTs long term, they would be far, far superior, right? It's just that we don't really have the ability to do that. Oh, we don't have Nexus Overcharge, which is annoying. So we gotta use these guys. Careful. It's really scary that they're gonna go run somewhere they're not supposed to. So I'm going to get 4 on each side, then I'm going to try to start building up some over here. We also do have Deploy Pylon if we need it to set up defenses real quick. Might actually be valuable on this mission. Simply because time is of the essence if we're building in these dangerous spots. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, DT, don't die, don't die. Okay. I'm gonna throw down a safe. I think that this has been perfect so far. There's literally nothing that has gone wrong. So we're gonna get a pair of guys going over here, and then on this side we're gonna start building our defense, and on this side we're gonna start building our defense. DTs. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is bring these back, and they're going to be the, oh no, someone got through. How do we stop that type thing? Ah, they killed him.
Servers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve. What would you ask of us?
Okay, that's going down. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pylon. Pylon, and we got here 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have about 30 seconds. Yeah, here. These are starting up over here. A lot of guys on this side.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern access way.
Now we want to build up at this arc. I think that if we can get our initial defenses up, things are going to feel a lot better, right? It's going to be that first blitz that's really, really tough. We're going to put some shield batteries in front. Because that is one thing they're good at, is being weird, hard to navigate things. I didn't build anything over here yet. Apparently I really care about top left. Which is actually fair, because if those things leak, they're the ones that get into my mineral line. So we gotta be careful about that. Yep. Losing that guy's not the end of the world. Cannon. Ooh, I should have built this farther forward, huh? I'm not really a fan of how far back this is. We don't have a good arc. Yeah, we're gonna try to work with what we're gonna work with. But that definitely could be the mistake that breaks my camel's back. This area is feeling superb. Where's the probe? There he is. Oh, don't run too far, sir. And we gotta get our defenses over here. This is really interesting. You know what? Go low. We gotta build defenses back here. We gotta build defenses back here right now. This one of those. Oh, right. That's a thing. Oh, overseer. Okay, so it has begun. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. So it is the end of the age of DTs. Overseers are here, and they're angry. Got a couple Dark Templar over here. You can put them on hold position. They do a really good job. Thank goodness the first detectors are on that side. Let's try to get a monolith. Oh gosh, I feel so exposed right here. Stop the Ultra. Stop the Ultra. If I have stun in a moment. Yeah, one. No. Stun. Look over here. And that's actually all good. It's all good. 2, 3. That's all gone. How are we doing on workers here? 25. That's great. And we're going to build a forge here, build a gateway here. For a reason. We're going to kill this forge so we can move our monoliths. Look at our shield upgrade. And Kaidaran monolith. I'm not sure if I actually want monoliths. Okay, so we can you, and you. There we go. That stops the drops. Then we can get some monoliths back here to help deal with the guardians. Then we gotta start building up over here again. Ooh, careful, careful, sir. Don't want to be rushed by the enemy's spines. Those cheesy static defense rushing Zerg, right? Don't want to have to deal with that. Alright, it's happening. Got him.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them.
This is good. Let's get a second pylon just in case. This area is still pathetic. But don't worry, so am I. We got... Oh, no, there... Can we walk behind this? No, we cannot. Okay. Good test. Careful, careful. Batteries in front. We're going to get another layer of cannons right here. We're being hit on that side. Is it the spine again? But this guy should protect us from the spines. Then just cannons, cannons, and cannons. The charge is going really nicely. Everything feels good in that respect. We can take that down. Cannons, cannons, cannons. Good. I feel like the top is the area that's having the most pressure applied that I'm scared of. Ooh, those are banelings. The banelings, when they start a rollin', things start falling apart. They hit hard. As long as we can get the charge, though. So I'm going to be completely honest. If I manage this and I don't get the bonus, I'm going to stick with it. And I know that, that's more Solarite down the drain. But, like, oh, this mission is so hard. It's really, really hard. And I'm going to get done what I can get done. I feel much more confident on, like, real macro missions for my ability to make comebacks and stuff. Particularly once I get 2 bases and are doing true macro things. We just haven't quite gotten there yet. I think Dragoons could help. Dragoons have good range. They do less damage, don't they? Yeah, maybe they're not the answer I was looking for. We gotta rebuild this and that, and then come on over here. Thank you, Carax. Okay, you know what? That's just gonna die. I can't deal with that. Oh, he's stuck. Okay, we need to get him a new brother, and then I think we just build cannons and batteries sweeping back, so that even if the front is busted, it's just more and more and more layers, right? Just like an ogre. Ah, he's stuck.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
Monolith, monolith, monolith. So this is a setup that I came up with for the back, and it seems really good, where you just don't go cannons and you go pure monoliths and kind of a big brick. It seems easier to defend. You mineral walk your way back a little bit, and then we go cannon, 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 cannon. You're looking great. Maybe this is the way you're supposed to play this mission. I mean, if it can deal with all the threats that are being presented here, then it's got to be good enough to deal with the base mission, right? Maybe this is what MindHawk wanted to teach us, is that filling the lane with cannons is the way that you're supposed to live your life. I never noticed how dramatic that loss of vision right there is, because usually not out there, but it just completely goes away. Oh, it's right when the hybrid spawn too. That's interesting. So I've not been using this as well as I could, partially because I always feel like I'm not making full use out of it.
I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
We just keep dropping cannons.
This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
Keep it going. This area is doing all right. Let's drop a couple. Couple batteries would be nice. And then we have so much energy we can kind of just throw down time slow every single time that's available to try to limit the damage from these hybrid. This whole area is getting crushed, though. I'm gonna start getting sentries over here. They can heal the, guys, they can't heal buildings, unfortunately, which is a huge problem, in my opinion. But what you gonna do? This is still looking incredible. I don't see this area getting busted for a very long time. Try to get a line of monoliths. We have this. I'm going to throw one down right there, just for the hydras. What? What's going on with you, buddy? What are you doing? No wonder these guys can attack my cannons from so far away. What's going on? What is it so far? Oh my goodness. Oh, this area is actually struggling. So I think it's almost time to start setting up defenses on our ramp. Because the ramp is the best place to defend in the end. We just haven't had that luxury all day. Oh gosh, this area is getting absolutely clobbered. It's getting gobsmacked. It's so many hybrid. Yeah, we're going to have to let that one die, but I think that that's okay. Just because of the way that things are going. I want to get rid of you because you're not super well positioned, honestly. And then we get our lines of cannons. I'm going to do my best with the Solarite cache. I'm going to try. It's just going to be very difficult.
We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Yeah, as long as we can is exactly correct.
Zenith stones.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this area's gone. Ah. This area's doing great. Okay, we got a bunch of DTs over here that can help. Make what DTs we can. One Zenith stone is down.
Artanis. Zenith stones.
Oh, I just completely missed that area getting broken during all of this. I was so focused on the huge stream of hybrid coming from the center that I wasn't able to properly do it here. Kite these guys back to the Kaideran monolith. Let's see. Oh, gosh. I don't think we're ever going to be able to restabilize that. It's completely broken. One, two, three. Just try to stop the banelings. I don't even think we have this win. Thank you, this area, for being my king. 60. I have enough minerals at this point that I can just start throwing stuff down and trying to defend with, like probes. 70. I think I could do this if I restarted the entire mission. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not doing that. I just don't enjoy this mission enough to go 1.5 billion. Oh, we're still going to lose. We don't have it fully charged. Yeah, we didn't get to 1 billion. We also didn't get it fully charged. Oh my goodness. So we gotta pay attention to that top left. That's a spicy meatball, isn't it? So this area got busted. It was a million billion hybrid that were the offender. This area got busted and was also a million billion hybrid that were the offender. I don't need to think about you for the rest of my life. You're beautiful the way you are. Slow these down. Get more anti-hybrid DPS onto the table. If we can get these up really quickly, then they should be able to help out a lot. I'm gonna throw some sentries down just to shield restore each other. It's not beautiful, but it does work. Couple cannons. And then we gotta look at the defenses over here. We're gonna send these Dragoons over to help. Couple more shield restore guys, and make sure you're actually coming to help, because I kind of sent you on an attack position. 1, 2, 3. Big defense, big defense, big defense. How can I not transit there? What? Oh, there's like a little cracked rock. Probe, you float. This area is still not looking pretty. Cannons, cannons, cannons. Battery, battery. If the shield battery started at full energy like it does in multiplayer, this would be so much more doable. It's such a nerf. This guy's stuck. Gotta send out a replacement. We can get a couple Dragoons just to help that. Yeah, this is a lot of hybrid. That is the crux of the issue, is that the enemies are very strong and we are very weak. I know. The giant Grant analysis here is off the charts.
I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax.
Are you serious? There's just a creep tumor there.
As long as we can.
Put 2 there and 1 to slow these guys down. These literally are just stalling cannons. Let's see, we can deploy that. You guys are beautiful. Oh, okay. I think I said this earlier, but I do genuinely think that this is going to be one of the apex parts of this campaign. First of all, MindHawk told me it's one of the hardest missions. But then also, from now on, we're going to start having 2 bases and a lot of units available, which means that stuff like the Spear of Adun is less and less important as time goes on, and it's going to be more about like macro ability and stuff like that, and I can do that. I can do that better than I can do this. So I'm okay taking this one hit right now. Oh, we didn't get these done. They're over here. Oh, the Banes are even smart enough to not explode on it. The thing is, everything bunches up. So then we get hit by multiple attack waves. Which is insane. We don't have to kill this, do we? I hope not. If we have to kill this, it would be MindHawk's final greatest troll. I would cry. One, two, three. Yeah, because anytime one of those gets bursted down, there's like 4 attack waves that hit from that angle at the same time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please. I did it. I know some people are going to be frustrated, but shut up. I'm sorry. This mission is insane. I'm not getting the bonus. If you get angry about it, get lost. It's too much. Oh my goodness, I just want a macro, dude. I just want to be able to select units and have a diverse selection of them and go kill the opponents, and the opponents can be really hard that I have to kill. That'll be fine. Just let me build some stuff. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, we did it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.